Everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I'm back with our next ink of the week little chat. I'm all ready to ink up a new pen or a different pen. I want to talk about last week was July 18, and these are going to roll, I know it. I featured or focused on the Aurora Purple in my TWSBI Eco, and I didn't do a lot of writing with that. I think it's a pretty color. It goes on really wet. When I first started writing, I was excited about writing with this ink again, and I thought later it's a good color that I think would be good for me anyway, for correspondence, writing a letter to somebody or a card or something like that. But I don't think I liked it a whole lot for just general writing. I'm not really sure why that is exactly, but I'm coming to the conclusion, which I believe I've mentioned already, that some of these just brighter colors don't, I just don't like writing with them all the time. I don't know. It sounds very strange because I think they're pretty, but I'm kind of liking darker tones for more lengthy writing. Shortly after doing this purple, I put different ink. Gosh, oh yeah, okay, I wrote it here. I put in my little sample ink from Van Ness pens. I put in the Roshizuku Takisumi. That is, I think, bamboo charcoal is the translation. And I have always said I don't really need another black. I have the Noodler's black. It's a good all-purpose black ink. It's reminiscent to me of writing with my favorite gel pen, which was just a Pilot G210. Also, when I write with the Noodlers in my Pilot Petite, it's a fine line, but it's really good for what I use it for, and it makes nice little sharp notes in a different notebook that I write in, and I need to take notes on my writing there. So it's been a good black. I just was drawn to this Takisumi when I saw the sample swatch on Van Ness pens. And I thought, oh, that looks kind of neat, and maybe it would be good in my TWSBI cement gray pen. And I tried that, and I really, really like it. I have had good lucks with the few Roshizuku inks that I have. I feel like it writes wet, it goes down a nice, generous flow of ink. It's very comfortable writing, and I have found this week that I like writing with black ink. It's just kind of like when I used to journal and started out journaling. I didn't have fountain pens. I liked to use gel pens, and it just feels like that to me, only wetter and more like a fountain pen ink than a gel pen. And I like how this looks in here. So this may be something that I end up keeping in here if I decide to order some. I don't know that I will quite yet, but I do like the Takisumi. Looks black here. Sometimes you get a lighter bit of gray, like you might imagine charcoal being like. I don't know what bamboo charcoal would look like, but I assume it's ashy. So that's kind of the feeling I get from this. I like it in the gray, and it's really cool when you hold it up to the light. There's a purple sheen that comes through the ink. And that one you know about. So anyway, let's go back to the Aurora Purple. It was just, I just don't like it, or didn't like it. And I have the ink, and I bought it because I really liked the sample vial that I got. And I liked writing with it then. For some reason, not so much this time around. So anyway, I told you that stuff. Let's see. First writing on this paper was nice, and a wet flow seemed to work fairly well on my Cosmo paper and my other papers, but the color's just not me. I think what I really need is a deep purple. Okay, I forgot I thought that. If I'm going to write with color, I'm leaning towards deeper, more Yeah, I guess just darker tones. This is springy and bright. It's very beautiful, but it doesn't feel grounded for me. So that's weird. I know, like, but I think if you think like that, you'll know what I mean. It just seems too blah out there. It'd be pretty if I was drawing flowers or doodling. For writing, not really what I like to do. And somebody had mentioned on YouTube that they felt like this was more of a magenta than a true purple, and I would agree with that too. When I was growing up, and for many years, purple was my favorite color. It was the color of my bridesmaids' dresses in our wedding way back when. So I have a fondness for purple, but I've grown into more greens and deep golden yellows and so forth now. But anyway, I would not have really called this purple even back then. So that's that. And this week, I'm going to continue writing with this, and I still have a few other pens inked up. I can show you that real quick. I still have my Leonardo in the Kujaku. I checked the converter and it's getting low. I really like this match. I may just keep that always in here, but I was thinking I might try the Lamy tourmaline ink in there because I think that color kind of goes with this, and I think that Edelstein Olivine would be a pretty color in here too, just in keeping with the outside. Not that you have to do that, but that's good. And I love Jade Noir. That's my newest acquisition. That might be fun to try in here. That would actually be really nice. I may do that. And then this pen, whoopsie, well, that's not good. My Lamy Safari Aquamarine and my Golden Espresso Kaweco both have the, I'm going to show you the bottle again, the CWM Idwal Welsh. Beautiful blue, that's what this is. I started out with this and then I thought, okay, I'm going to try it in a different kind of a broad nib, and I've liked it a lot in both of them. It's a really neat ink. It looks kind of dark teal, but it has the red sheen to it. So it's been a super fun ink. Every time I've written with it this week, it's worked well, and that's a good report for my Kawecos, with which I was having so much trouble for a while finding a good flowy ink. So the Aquaman Deepwater Blue and this this paint, gosh, why do I call it paint? Ink, that's weird. These have worked super well. So in this, the Deepwater Blue and this one have worked well in my Kawecos. So I have two runners, inks in the running for buying to make my Kaweco writing a happy experience. I don't know if I'll buy those right now, but I'm recording what things work well, and I'm happy to find that I have at least two options to use in my Kawecos. So I'm going to put on gloves here because I don't want to make a huge mess. Alright, so I have switched out the originally planned on ink. I was going to do the Roshizuku, whatever it's called, the Shinryoku, but I don't have enough and I just can't get the converter to fill, so I'm trying the Ackerman number 27 Bisweden, probably not the correct pronunciation. And I love how it looks when these demonstrators are filled with ink, but sometimes I feel like I get bored with it before I'm done, and then I want to switch it out. I'm very restless when it comes to these inks. Is anybody else like that? Where you just like, okay, I'm done. I don't know what it is. I think because I keep experimenting. I enjoy trying the different inks, but I have some that I really just like using, and I don't know why I keep trying others because I'm kind of happy with 5 or 6 of my colors that I already have. But I do want to play around with what I might like with my Franklin Christoph pen here. This is like the 03 antique glass. Let's see. Let's write it out. Ooh, that's really nice. I was putting double N's on there, but it's not a double N on Ackerman. And that's the, put the lid on. Sweden. So this is Rhodia paper, and that feels really nice on that paper. I will play with it several times this week and try it on some different papers, and we'll see what the overall impression is. I feel like this is a nice wet flow. It makes a nice crisp line and small writing as well. So this will be fun. This is such a beautiful pen. I'm looking forward to trying the broad nib on it too. So that's the Weeks ink and the Weeks pen, and I will keep going with these guys too. Although it's getting to be where I have too many inked up, and I don't like that. Gotta always tone it back. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.